Canada, it all comes down to this.
On this defensive zone face-off against McDavid.
Please, Canada, please. Here's hoping in 3 hours, 4 hours time, you get to see me just smiling, happy, so happy.
Yeah. Off the drop, McDavid went forward.
I mean, this is as real as it gets. And then you throw in all the politics. I mean, this is more than just a game.
Really got a shot on. Carr sends it around.
So Canada, it's almost puck drop.
Marner,
you know, this is our game. This is our game. Let's go. Let's go, Team Canada, baby. Yeah.
Connor McDavid scores! Connor McDavid for Canada!
Ha! 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 Suck it! Suck it! Let's go, baby! Let's go! You want some of that? Yeah, you like that, baby? Yeah! Boom! Boom! You see that? You see that? This is our game! This is our game! This will always be our game! Oh! My God! Let's go! Team Canada! Connor McDavid! Oh! Where are you at? Yeah, so I just watched probably one of the best games of my life. And I will say, you know what, was it the best game of my life? Maybe not. It's up there. It's definitely top 5 for me. But I can personally say that is probably the loudest, the most passionate I've ever cheered for a game winner. So of course it had to be overtime. Of course it had to be Connor McDavid. I'm a diehard. I grew up being a diehard Oilers fan. McDavid's been waiting for his moment for his entire life. He has been waiting for this moment. 2010, it was Sidney Crosby, the golden goal. We've been robbed of seeing Connor McDavid, the best player in the world, from repping Team Canada at an international event, best on best hockey, since he's entered the NHL. It's been 9 years. I did a video over this maybe not even a week ago, you know, talking about how much I have waited. I have waited to see Connor McDavid rep Team Canada, and he finally had his frickin' moment. Team Canada reigns supreme. You want to take our country? You want to take our... No, not even close. Not even close. You can't take our country. You cannot take our game. Hockey is Canada, and Canada is hockey. Let's go. I'm so pumped right now. If you're a Canadian, you've got to be just through the roof excited. If you thought this tournament was going to be a dud, you couldn't be more wrong, because people were cheering. People that have not watched hockey in many years watched this. People who've never watched hockey tuned in to watch this game, and it was unbelievable. It was unreal. It was awesome. Like, I'm sorry. This would have probably been the most devastating loss of my life as far as sports goes. You know, I just said I'm an Oilers fan, and the Edmonton Oilers lost in Game 7 last year. That sucked. That really, really did suck. But for me, I don't know why. International hockey, it's different. It's part of who you are. It's a whole country. You know, not just a whole city cheering for one team. Well, maybe a whole province. No, this is a whole country and countries cheering for their teams, their country. And that's why I just, like, this is engraved into your DNA. And there's something that every one of these players have in common with you, and that's they're Canadian. They're Canadian, you know. There's so much more that goes into this when it's international. And I'm sorry, but with everything going on in the world right now, with that meathead down south saying, oh, you know, the 51st state, you know, he's the 51st state, the governor, Justin Trudeau, you know, you can absolutely suck it. I hope you watch this game, and I hope that it just made you pissed. I don't know. I just hope you were watching this game. We lost that first one, whatever, but when it comes down to it, you look at the Stanley Cup champions that this team has. You look at everything, the experience, the skill. USA might have been more deep. They might have had more, you know, better goaltending, but all said and done, push come to shove, Canada's clutch. And I thought that was on full display today. You got Nate Dogg, you've got Cale Makar,
Sidney Crosby, one of the greatest hockey players ever, passing the torch to Connor McDavid. That's exactly what this was. So I am through the roof excited, guys, and you should be too. I don't think like I've ever, and it's funny because Americans, they're going to shut up, and thank God, because I tell you what, and you know what, I will say, I'm being a pretty sore winner right now. I am. I'd like to think that's just passion. But you throw in the politics. If this was just your regular best on best, yeah, it sucks, whatever. World Juniors over the last few years, I know it's, it's a younger team and whatnot, but when they lose, it's like, okay, whatever. They won this year, it's whatever. But it's just the politics. It's all this shit that's going on that really, 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 really made me want to, Canada to win this one. And thank God they did, because I could not. I tell you what, I wouldn't have been able to bear a day, let alone a week, and just years of freaking Americans being like, oh yeah, well, remember when we beat you in the Four Nations face-off, and you're going to be our 51st state? You know what, how about you join a winning country? Because that's what we do in hockey. We win. Best on best. I don't care about World Juniors. Yeah, all that crap, that's whatever. This is best on best. All the talents you can pick from, you can pick, and they picked the wrong people, and maybe they didn't. Canada just, I don't know what to tell you. They're just better. They are. And so, just suck it. Just absolutely suck it. So many things to talk about, and I am just, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just riffing right now. Like, they just won. I had my friends over, my best buds over, and I tell you what, they score. Connor McDavid, from Mitch Marner. Thank God they put Mitch, because he was feeling it. He was making some good plays all night long. And it's Connor McDavid wide open. What are you doing, America? You're so stupid. What are you doing? You're like, oh, what are you doing? He's right in front of the net. What are you doing? That's such a dumb play. Why would you let Connor McDavid, the best player in the world, ever maybe, just be in front of the net wide open? That's so stupid of you. And the rest is history. So I'm so pumped. I really am. And huge shout out, because all freaking game, I tell you what, this guy looked terrible, and you probably are like, who is that? Jordan Bennington. Yeah, he looked awful. He was lost in that. He was flailing, he was flopping like a fish, doing this, doing that, whatever. But then OT comes around, and just like you saw against Game 1 of this tournament, the Four Nations face-off against Sweden, Jordan Bennington, he showed up when it mattered most, and it was unreal what he was able to do against Sweden. And he was even more unreal. Like that, he made, like, if I'm not mistaken, it was either 2, I'm pretty sure it was 3 grade A stops in overtime. He robbed Austin Matthews. There was the one, he made 2 just unbelievable glove saves. So Jordan Bennington, he's got that ice in his veins, and yeah, he was clutch. He was super clutch, and they needed that, because they would have lost. As simple as that. They would have lost if he didn't make those saves. So, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Phone's popping off. Everything's going. It's just crazy right now. But this was more than just a game, and I'm extremely proud to be Canadian right now. I'm just happy. I'm so happy. And I work in radio. I have to go to work tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and talk about Canada winning. And I can't tell you how much more excited I am to go into work tomorrow, talk about Canada winning as opposed to them losing, because that would have been one of the worst shifts ever. It would have been just the worst. But no, I got to go in tomorrow with the biggest smile on my face, because Canada is still the best of hockey. Canada is hockey. Like I said, Canada is hockey, and hockey is Canada. So let's effing go, guys. I am so pumped. If you're new to the channel, thank you for clicking on this video, and I'm not going to lie, yes, I realize that I might be a little bit of a poor sport right now, but like I said, I'm not usually like this. First off, if it wasn't for the Americans acting like how they did after the first game there, I wouldn't be acting like this. For every reaction, there's an opposite. For every action, there's an opposite. I'm not gonna lie, I got into it tonight, okay? I had a few wobbly juices. Is that what you call them? I don't know. But whatever that saying is, they said all this crap. Obviously, I'm gonna be like, hey, F you guys. Like, no, obviously I'm gonna talk smack. This is above average. I'm YouTube Trev. If you guys liking what you're seeing, definitely drop a comment down below. Where does this rank amongst, some of the coolest experiences you've ever been a part of as far as hockey goes. Where does it rank? Are you pumped? Was this tournament an absolute success? Were you kind of like, meh? If you were, I don't know what's wrong with you. Drop a comment down below. Let me hear your thoughts, guys. I mean, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. So take her easy. There will be more content coming, more international hockey. And I mean, that's just awesome. This was just a great appetizer for what's next, which is the Olympics in a year's time. So here's hoping. I mean, Connor McDavid, first time in his career at a professional level that he can now say he's won something. So where does that take him? So many questions going forward. Hockey starts on Saturday. This was just an absolute success, and I'm so pumped, guys. Take her easy. Let's go, Canada. If you're Canadian, smash that like button. Let's go. You should be proud. You should absolutely be proud. Canada, it's sure good. It's sure good to be Canadian. I tell you that much. Take her easy. I will see you in the next one. Don't be average when you can be above average. Peace.